Taurus, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus, please. Oop. All right, I'm not going to take that. There's too many. Although those were some nice cards. We'll see if they want to come back through. All right, so we have the Emperor in reverse, your energy, Aries energy. Your person, the Ace of Wands in reverse. They're viewing you as the Knight of Swords. What you're not seeing is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have the Page of Wands, so a fresh start, a new beginning. It may not be with this person though, Taurus, we'll see. And we see the Fool card, Aries energy, although it might be. I did just do the Aries reading, and that was about second chances, so you may want to check that reading out if you have Aries in your chart or you're dealing with an Aries. But I feel like the Fool card is telling me that you're ready for something new. You're ready for a fresh start. You may be feeling angry, triggered, or frustrated, or really unsure about stepping up and giving any more to this connection. Now, the Ace of Wands in reverse can tell me that this is telling me that either you feel rejected by this person, Taurus, or they might feel like you're going to reject them, and that may be why they're not coming forward just yet. So let's take a look and see, but you're ready for a new beginning. And you may be looking elsewhere. That may be that Page of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. You might be starting something new elsewhere, but let's see. We see the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready for a fresh start. You're ready for something new, solid, stable, and secure. All right, you're viewing this person as the Two of Cups in reverse. So it looks like you're in separation from this person. I think you saw a lot of potential here, maybe even a soulmate connection, but you may feel like this person just doesn't bring you balance, or this person isn't emotionally balanced themselves. All right, but I do think like you either started to have really strong feelings for this person or you were in love with this person, but you're viewing the relationship as over, the Ten of Swords. So Taurus, it's like this is a connection, a soulmate connection that has come to an end. And you are feeling like it's final. You might be angry, you might be frustrated, but I think you're starting to set your sights on something new. Like, you know, I can't just focus on something that's dead and gone, right? And we see the Three of Cups energy in reverse. This person may have put you in a third party. They may even be dealing with a third party. This person might be, this person is still getting gossip about you, getting intel on you, probably from friends and family and social media. Like, they're definitely tracking your behavior here, Taurus, whether they're involved with somebody else or not. All right, let's see. Advice and guidance for my Taurus, please. Awaken love. Yeah, it's safe for you to love. Don't let fear or insecurity stop you from giving and receiving unconditional love. Yeah, and I feel like maybe this situation made you feel a little bit, you know, afraid to get back out there, afraid to love again, made you feel a little bit insecure. Can you trust anybody? You know, are you good enough? But I feel like you're coming out of that energy and you're ready to start something new despite what you've been through. We see celebrate energy. Stop finding holes in your success or a reason to undermine it. You deserve to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments here, Taurus. Okay? And nothing is lost. Wow. Okay, so you are absolutely letting somebody go here. Know that when you lose something, try to remember that there's always a deeper meaning, that anything you lose comes around in another form, and no matter how bad things might seem, all is not lost. See, I think you've got a new beginning in love coming up. All right, and this is path to mastery. This is telling me you've learned a tough karmic lesson. You're stepping into a new expanded consciousness that you will soon master. Yes, absolutely. And I think you're realizing that this was a painful karmic lesson. I think you're moving on. I don't think this person is. All right. The Ace of Wands in reverse. They may have rejected you. They may have put you in a third party. They might be with somebody else. But I think now they're feeling like you wouldn't even have them back if they tried. Hermit card, Virgo energy. This is somebody who's doing a lot of thinking about you nonstop, maybe even planning some sort of return. All right, we see the Ace of Swords. They're seeing the truth now that they've been on their own or they've been without you. This person wants to communicate. They might be planning some sort of communication because this person wants to heal things with you, Taurus. But they're viewing you as the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But the Knight of Swords, he's got his back to us. Like, you're moving on. You're moving on quickly. That might have even shocked the hell out of this person. You're not letting this stop you. I mean, I'm sure you took some time to heal. You took some time to, like, figure out what on earth happened here. But they're seeing you very clearly now, and they're seeing that you're not waiting around. King of Pentacles in reverse. They may know that how they acted or how they behaved turned your world upside down. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But they also see that you're no longer trying to make this work. All right. This person I'm feeling is like they're seeing you. They're seeing that they misjudged you. You're not who they thought you were. And yeah, they're definitely starting to feel really confused because I think they thought you were either going to wait around or you were going to take it sitting down or you were just going to hang out in their energy. You were going to try to win them back or that they would be fine. They weren't going to think about this. They weren't going to think about you anymore. And turns out you're living rent-free in their head, Taurus. And they're like, holy smokes, Taurus has other options. Taurus is back out there. Taurus is moving on. Taurus is actually celebrating, right? Like Taurus is looking good, going out, like in this high vibration. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they're seeing you surrounding yourself with friends and family and going out and like you're, whether you're dealing with anybody else or not, this person does think you are, by the way. If you're dating someone else or not, they're sure you are. They may have even gotten gossip that you were. But look at that. They're starting to see things clearly. I think this person thought they had the upper hand. I think this person took you for granted. I think this person thought they would be fine to move in a different direction. And now they're seeing clearly. They don't want to hold back. This person wants to talk. And like I said, you're living rent-free in this person's head, and they desperately want to heal things with you. If they moved on with somebody else, they're not happy with that person. Sorry, I picked up the wrong oracle deck. Let's see what we need to know about this person. What do we need to know about this person? They want to heal things with you. They want to communicate. They're thinking about it. Like I said, you live rent-free in this person's head, Taurus. We see guide energy represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So this may be somebody who's gaining wisdom or clarity, or people come to because they feel like they have wisdom and clarity. And we see mother energy, nurturing, patient, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. So this person could be a single parent. This person, I mean, they may have some good qualities. I mean, the guide and the mother archetype are good qualities. So we're not seeing like their total dog poop. But let's see. Let's see how they're viewing you, but it kind of feels like they took you for granted though. And you're surprising this person because you're not holding on. You're not holding back. You're not holding on. This person is seeing you as the Prince archetype in reverse, which to me is like very Knight of Cups in reverse. This person might be creating a narrative here that you're a player because you've moved on or you never really cared about them. Using power for self-aggrandizement. It's like they see you going through like a glow up. They see you like in your power. I do think they're a little bit resentful. I think they're a little bit miffed here. And they see you as the liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. I think this person is in awe of you, Taurus, that you have freed yourself here. And it's like you seem to be doing really well. And I think the only way that they can sort of like compensate that in their mind is to make it seem like, well, Taurus was a player. They must have had somebody else on the side, or, they wouldn't, they couldn't be this happy, right? They couldn't be doing this well. I do see that this was hurtful and this was painful for you, but they're not able to see that right now because they're hurting and they're seeing clearly what they've given up. They're seeing clearly they're the one that lost out. And people might even be saying that. Like, people might be like, have you seen Taurus lately? Taurus is looking good. Or, people might even be like, what were you thinking by letting Taurus get away? Now, this person behind the scenes, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're not ready to take real action toward you because most likely they're feeling ashamed. Four of Pentacles energy in reverse. They haven't really let you go. This person deep down wants to work things out. Some of you, they want to let go of someone so they can come toward you. King of Wands, they're passionate about you. They're trying to manifest you. It's like, look at this King of Wands. It looks like he's about to get up and out of his seat. This person's realizing they messed up. And we see the Five of Pentacles, and they're hurting. They're feeling disappointed. I think you flipped the script on them, Taurus, probably even unknowingly, just by not chasing, by doing you, by focusing on something else. I kind of feel like it's tough cookies for this person, though, because the Page of Wands, again, you have your back to all of this. It's like you've freed yourself. Some of my Taurus, you're seeing now with a little bit of hindsight that you dodged a bullet. You're ready for something new and fresh. The Strength card in reverse, Leo energy, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, some of you, though, some of my Taurus, you are still hurting. This is my fake it till you make it card. Some of you are feeling a little bit exhausted because it's been hard. It's been a long journey. But I don't think you're being disingenuous. I don't think you're faking happiness. But I do think this has been a tough journey for you. But I do think a lot of you realize you're on the right path. Hanged Man energy in reverse. I think you're seeing this person differently. Pisces energy. I think they're definitely seeing you differently. But I also think being with somebody who is too heavily in their ego and too focused on themselves was really draining for you. And you're not waiting around. And I think you not only see this person differently, they're seeing you differently. I think the power dynamic has shifted, and I see you moving on. We see this person, the Nine of Swords. They realize they effed up, and they're stressing out. They are stressing out. And I think they're even losing sleep over this here, Taurus. But what I'm getting, for the most part, I don't think I'm going to hang out in their energy anymore, because I don't think you are hanging out in their energy anymore, Taurus. I really don't. But let's just pull a few more cards and see if there's anything else we need to know about them before we move on, because I see you starting something new. I see energy blockages being removed in your love life. This person is somebody who made empty promises. They were giving you just crumbs, and they might have been treating you like an option. They might have had an affair. I did kind of get like third-party energy. So let's move into this new beginning, because that's what I think you're ready for. So let's see who this new beginning is for you here, Taurus. Now remember, on the weekends I do post my singles new love readings, so you may want to check those out. I also have a playlist for you there, and if I can, I'll attach this past weekend's reading to this video. Also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, who is this new energy I'm picking up on? Someone who doesn't have children. All right, somebody who's funny, so expect a lot of fun and light energy with this person. The laughter you share very well may bond you and alleviate stress. They could be a Sagittarius, known as the teacher and the knowledge seeker, a bold, fiery sign who's comfortable leading others. And we also see strong Leo energy. So you may have a fire sign coming toward you. Somebody who's really funny, somebody who's positive, passionate, playful. They like attention, they get a lot of attention, but they're also going to give you a lot of attention is what I'm seeing. All right, let's see what else my Taurus need to know, because this is the new connection coming your way. And I think a lot of you may still be in the process of letting go of this other person. I just want you to know they haven't let you go. They're suffering in silence. And I think they thought that they had the upper hand, or they were going to be just fine, or they made the right decision moving in a different direction, and little did they know. All right, we see this new person could have an imperfection in their speech. It could be because they don't, their native language is different from yours. It could be a little slur or stutter. Your paths will cross during the next air sign season, which is coming right up, Taurus, right? It's at the end of May, and we see this person may have more vowels than consonants in their name. And we see this new person may have an odd numbered birth year. Some of you might already be in contact with this new person. All right. What else do we need to know about this new energy coming toward my Taurus? You're manifesting this. Very soon your true love will arrive. Yet it feels by like Gemini season. Like I said, towards the end of May. Friendly support, fairies, guides, and friends give aid. I also think you might be set up with friends. You might meet through friends. I feel like, Taurus, your friends and family are going to be super stoked about this new energy. We see love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. Some of you may work with affirmations, but I just kind of feel like the connection with this new person, like you're going to love talking to each other. You're going to have the same interests. This person is going to really listen to you. All right, and we see magnetism. There's a gravitational pull towards this person. You might meet this person out with friends or be set up here. All right, and I see that like when you two meet, the whole rest of the world is going to drop away, and this is going to be very unexpected here for you, Taurus. Opposites attract, but you two are going to really fill in each other's gaps. All right, I'm going to leave it here, Taurus. Beautiful energy, sending you love and light. Take care.